I have been scouring through the memories of Yasuke and Naoe for a while now, becoming a witness to their tragedies and victories, seeing how two seemingly opposite philosophies perfectly fit together. But despite the time I have spent within the Animus, regardless of the things I've learned about their fights against oppression and evil, I still have no clue what the entity's ego and the guide are, or what it is they want. Now I find myself again diving into the Animus, scrubbing amongst the memories of Naoe and Yasuke. And this time, it is to hunt a ghost, an invisible and silent force hunting the island of Awaji.
None who see his face live to tell the tale. He unleashes his agents on any who dare inform on Yukari, and they will be on alert wherever you might send your scouts. Even if you defeat Tomeji and Naoki, Yasuhira is a ghost.
Let me begin this tale in Mushoji Temple, the place where Chuyu, Naoe's mother, hid the third regalia, the sword. For those who are unaware, the regalias are important artifacts that both the assassins and Templars are willing to fight and die for. And now, the third and final piece is in Naoe's hands. However,
do you know what's in that box? Power. The freedom to make your own destiny. I couldn't care less about you.
with Yasuke's life on the line, it was obvious that Naoe would surrender the regalia to Yukari, the main villain in the island of Awaji. But despite this Kowak's charity, Yukari didn't plan to let the duo live.
Kill them. Kill them! Kill them!
And so I had to take control of Naoe and dismantle an ill-guided army with the help of Hattori Hanzo. When the mist of steel and blood faded, Naoe reconvened with Yasuke and Hanzo. It was obvious that the next step was to plow their way through Yukari's army and bring forth chaos into the isolated dirt of Awaji. So Naoe and Yasuke returned to their hideout where they told Chuyu how they lost the regalia.
I gave Yukari the regalia so I could save Yasuke.
At the end of this conference, it was decided that there were 3 people who needed to die.
A Templar true believer, serving Yukari out of a debt of honor he owes to her father. Tomeji is the face and fist of Yukari's power. Brought down on any who stand in her way. While surrounded by his captains, it is unlikely either of you are his match. You must also deal with Naoki, a creature of Yukari's making. If Tomeji is a club to the face, Naoki is the blade to the back. A particularly savage one. She leaves no traces and cannot be tracked. But your biggest challenge will be identifying Yukari's spymaster, Yasuhira. He is the shade that blankets Awaji in a cloak of fear. None who see his face live to tell the tale. He unleashes his agents on any who dare inform on your country, and they will be on alert wherever you might send your scouts. Even if you defeat Tomeji and Naoe, Yasuhira is a ghost. No one on this island will aid you finding him.
One of the names is Yasuhira, the spymaster, a ghost in Awaji, a spirit never spoken, the listener of every whisper. The other two names were Tomeji and Naoe, while both necessary thorns to be plucked, are seemingly static pieces, the club and the blade of Awaji's tyrant. They move as Yukari commands and are easier to track and predict. And so I thought it best to first hunt the ghost Yasuhira, to cut off the deliverer of information and seeker of secrets. This way, Tomeji and Naoe will find it harder to see me coming when their eyes and ears are eliminated. To find this ghost, I needed the help of Hattori Hanzo. I needed his spies and informants scattered across the island. Fortunately, he already had a lead on the target.
I was to meet a man who claimed he had information on his location. Go in my stead, see what he knows.
And so the hunt began. I met with Hanzo's contact who told me about Yasuhira's house in Sumoto, in the samurai's quarter.
So much for Yukari's master of stealth. Thank you.
I successfully infiltrated the house, taking out a couple of guards on the way. One thing I love about the ANIMUS is that I can execute stylish moves and feel like a skilled assassin. If it were not for ego and the guide's cryptic meddling, I wouldn't have this uneasy feeling every time I jump into a memory.
It appears no one is here. I should look around.
While investigating the house, I finally found my target. He abruptly walked into the room, so the path to a silent assassination faded away. I had to stand my ground and fight.
He sent you, right?
Fortunately, the fight was not challenging, nor did it seem that the spymaster had any fighting skill. He was begging and making excuses while my bow clashed with his katana. But before I took my blade and pushed it against his neck, he spoke the right words and cleared the clouds of deception.
Must I beg for what remains of my life?
Don't bother.
Please! Please believe I never meant to displease him.
Cowardly words for Yukari's master spy. Even Hanzo did not know how low you slithered.
Master Spy? No! I met with Hanzo's contact not 2 days ago. I gave him what he wanted. Information on Yasuhira. I am no master spy.
Wait. The contact I met then was not Hanzo's man.
Ah, just the sort of ruse Yasuhira would enact.
But why this subterfuge? Why have me kill you? There are simpler methods, surely.
Perhaps he hoped I would be the one to kill you. That isn't so unimaginable, surely.
Possibly. Perhaps he simply discovered you were working with Hanzo. What are you to Yasuhira?
It is enough that you know my name is Shokichi. This note contains the information I gave to Hanzo's man.
I should go to Yura and follow Yasuhira's visitor.
Knowing that I have been fooled, I made my way to Yura to check for information that can lead me to my true target. While soaring through the rooftops of Yura, I was spotted by one of Yukari's spies, which led to a confrontation between Naoe and a bunch of guards. Naoe could have thrown a smoke bomb and fled from the guards, disappearing like a cloud in a windy afternoon. However, I decided to have some fun with the bow and take out a few simulated guards. Eventually, the fight alerted more guards, which included the ears of one of Tomeji's commanders. This gave me the opportunity to take out a minor target, taking me closer to both Tomeji and Yasuhira.
One less commander to hide behind, Awaji.
With the commander dead, I went back to the tracks of my current target.
I should be cautious. Yasuhira's visitor should be nearby. That must be the woman who visits Yasuhira. I should keep my distance.
I followed the woman who was known to visit Yasuhira. However, during the hunt, I was spotted by another spy.
They've seen me.
You have found nothing but death here, thief!
I was exposed into the light like a crimson spirit exposed on a white snow-covered pavement, and so I ended up killing the spy along with the target. Fortunately, despite the failed tailing mission, I acquired a note along with information from my own spy network to pinpoint Yasuhira's possible hideout. Within, I found clues to where I could find this fleeting
That
ghost,
must be the house.
black mask and secret meetings, typical things for those who work in the dark.
Another mask and talk of a gathering. Perhaps Hanzo will know more. I found Yasuhira's residence. Inside, I found a mask and a missive. The black masks gather once more.
I think I have an idea what these items may be referring to. There are rumors of a gathering in the north of Awaji. Whispers of a clandestine reunion.
A meeting of Yasuhira's network.
My thoughts exactly.
If I could infiltrate that gathering, we could learn a lot. We do have the mask, but the note we found, it mentioned a black kosode.
With Hanzo's help, I tracked down a place where I could get a black kosode, an outfit that I could use to hide in plain sight. In terms of the meeting place where I need to go, well, Hanzo has that covered, it seems.
Get in, get the kosode, get out.
The black kosode turned out to be kept within a bandit camp. So without hesitation, I silently killed my way through the makeshift barracks.
I can't even look at the chest.
Show yourself. Hello.
Trouble. He says we can get good trade for it. But I don't think it's
And so with the black kusode along with the black mask I found earlier, I entered Izanagi Shrine.
Yasuhira. I must find him.
I managed to approach and talk to my target.
That's him, Yasuhira.
For me to get in his good graces and give him a reason to see me in private, I needed to impress.
Walk among those gathered here with your ears open. Learn something of value to me. Perhaps a morsel omitted in their report to me.
Thank you for this opportunity to prove myself.
So I used the art of stealth to claim secrets, overhear whispers, and seek out rumblings. With all those done and reported to the spymaster, he agreed to speak in private with me. But unbeknownst to him, those were the final whispers he will ever hear, the last secrets he will ever learn. For I did not invite him for a lovely chat, but to collect the debt owed for years stolen from a mother and her child.
Your mother did. We were close, aren't I? You know, I have never met so resilient a woman. One who required such varied, persuasions.
Stop!
All the traditional methods were useless. I had to try everything. Even gave her to that creature Noaki for a while. The fun they had.
Words. That's all you have. That's all you are. Words and stories and secrets. Behind it all, a little man, hiding behind a mask.
What do you think lies behind your mother's mask? Naoe? Loyalty?
Devotion to her family and her oath. And you stole both from her.